Leo, welcome to your general reading for the month of July with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. I hope that you're doing incredible. Let's see what is happening for you for the month of July, my beautiful Leos. In this reading, we are going to take a look at love. We're going to take a look at money and finances, and we're going to take a look at health across the board. So physical health, mental health, emotional health, all of those type of things for you. Just checking something. Sorry about that. Okay. Leo, let's see what we've got. Now, obviously, this reading is general. Take it as it resonates. When you come across something in the reading that really does resonate, really claim it for yourself. Place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and say, yes, I claim that for myself. Okay. So, Leo, let's get into it for you. I hope that you're doing great. I hope that you are. I know I already said it, but I really hope that you are. Some of the readings I had for you recently were a little bit concerning, so that's just my reason for saying. I don't know, things feel a little up in the air. Okay, let's start with love. So, it's almost like it's about balancing the scales, basically, Leo. When I took a look at it, because what I see here is that it's like things are good on the one side, and then they're not so good on the other side, but then the one sort of balance the other one out, and then this one affect this one. So it's like little yuppity things that are happening over here. But we're going to take a look at it, and we're going to clarify and end off with a direct message from the universe for you. So you've got the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant. It's almost like a familiar old story, like the same old story, like someone's trying to play the same old tricks on you, and almost like expecting you to not be aware of it, or to not have an opinion of, around it, or anything like that. So that is not the nicest way. Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant energy. So with love, this is a very twin flame sort of connection here. Like a lot of times in twin flames, people talk about a runner and a chaser. So this is a very much a twin flame runner and chaser type of energy that's going over here, that when you pursue them, they pull back, and then when, and vice versa. And I feel that it could just be one, or predominantly one, but I do feel that you are both doing this in this connection. And the question is, where's the fear coming from? What are you maybe trying to prevent from happening again? Why is this happening? Because I can even see that for some of you, not necessarily for all of you, this could also be what's happening to you. But I can see that for some of you, it's like you're in the space where you see a person, you like the person, you pursue the person, and then the person runs. And then, again, the other way around as well. So there's a lot of confusion that's going on here, and there's a big change, there's a big turnaround that's happening, that's coming here for you as well. Beautiful Leos. We're definitely going to have to clarify that one, because I do see a new start. There's some challenges, but somebody's taking a very firm decision in this space. And I do feel that it might be the other person. And this could either be the two of you going together, fine, and making it work. So there's a space of like, let's sit down, it's fine to see if we can make this work. Or, and I do get this for most of you, for the majority, it's almost like, let's go in our separate directions. So this is your part, that is my part, sort of thing. Different keys to like our separate doors type of things. For money, finances, and career, we've got the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Lover's energy. Beautiful Gemini energy, choice energy over here. So I do see during July, beautiful Leo, that there are incredible opportunities for you to really up your game in the workspace, to up your game in the career space. I see income, I see opportunities for you, I see money for you, I see doors opening. So whilst the personal life might be a little bit like rickety, flippity floppity happening over here, I'm not sure what's going and what's staying type of thing. Career-wise, during July, there are opportunities for you to go to that next level. It's almost like what I do pick up here is that whether you know, whether you are two people that are going together to make it work or whether you're going your separate directions, there are quick changes that are taking place. And there's a different job, a different opportunity. You can go there, you can go there, you can move here, you can move here, you can do this, you can do that, you know. So it's all sort of like catapulting quite fast on top of each other. Yet none of it, even though there's very strong emotions and energies, you know, and opinions even that are being you know, sort of like passed around here, and there might be some little bit of slander as well, especially from the other person. Everything feels very chilled in a way, actually. It's almost like I can see you like separating, moving away, but you're moving to better, you're moving to more. But it's almost like a sigh of relief as well. I see you really taking control of your life. So for some reason this cable's pulling funny. Really taking control of your life. And the story that I see here, the story that I see happening here, Leo, is that for many of you, you know, there's that, you know, as I said, that run type of thing. That, and maybe somebody's sitting down and they're trying to say, it's like they're saying the right stuff, and it sounds right, but it's a gaslighting vibe, you know. So I feel that for some of you, you're like, you know what, I'm drawing a line, full stop, I'm out of here, you know. And then I see things really changing for you, moving here for you. I see a change in career, a change in finances. For many of you, this could just be like a promotion, maybe going to a different department. But for many of you, I see it's a complete change, different living space, different work, like very new, you know. It's like the difference between me taking off this sweater, which is, what is it? Like a darkish army green, and maybe putting on something like bright red. You know, it's very different. It's still me, but it's very different appearance, basically. I see that. And then I see also for you, there's a lot of support here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Leos. And I see some of you actually making that real connection of love. Now, there's a lot of guilt that I see for a lot of you coming in here because it's all, and you might be accused actually of maybe like cheating and stuff like that. Because which is most likely not the case, but I see that you're making the connection, making the change, connecting with someone, really working, boom, just like that. So there's definitely like, well, are you going to tell me that you haven't been with anybody? Because where did this person suddenly come from? How is it that you found them so suddenly? When you change your energy, everything else just changes. For many of you, you may have also felt that like you know, when we're in a connection with someone sometimes, and you know, something just feels off, something doesn't sit right, something must be different, we feel we might need or supposed to be with someone else, and you feel guilty because of it, because, you know, does it mean that you don't appreciate the other person? You know, do you have a wandering mind, like what's going on over here? But I feel for some of you, you felt that, and that was actually the case. Okay, so it's almost like a relief when you take the steps, and you know, finally it turns out that you were right all along. So that's quite nice. And then for health, and health is across the board, mental, physical, and emotional health. Okay, so we got the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. Give me one second. Hi. Down, my dog. I will put you outside. It's my doggy. Sorry about that, beautiful Leos. So 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and 7 of Swords. So you want to really look out for your health, because I feel that for some of you, there is a little bit of a declining health situation. And it's almost like for some of you, you're really taken back to your childhood somehow. You know, you're taken back to unresolved traumas when you were maybe, it almost feels like you weren't protected the way that you should have been protected when you were a child. And you may have thought that you dealt with this, but it's coming back, and that may make you feel very claustrophobic. And even in this new connection, you'll be like, well, is this what I should be doing in a new job? Should I just leave everything? That sort of thing. And what I'm going to say to you is, don't go back to the things that hurt you before. That's what I'm going to say to you. Don't go back to the things, to the person, to the energies that hurt you before, beautiful, beautiful Leos. Okay? Let's clarify. Okay. If any of you are interested in learning card readings, beautiful Leos, you can check out the links for my courses down below in the description. I'm also currently working on an advanced tarot reading course. I am so excited. So clarifying for love, we've got the 5 of Wands there, that popped out. And then these other 3 cards came out as well. So new beginnings for the 1 card, 3, remember your power and your strength, 4, stability. So there's stability in love. It's like you are remembering who you are. Like some of you lost yourself in a connection, you know, and even if you're not with the person anymore, should have bought this thing to tie up my hair. It's like, you know, even when you're not with the person, there's still that energy, that closeness. You know, like sometimes we could have quote unquote moved on, but in energy you're still connected. Within you, you haven't moved on yet. And so I see that for some of you, that is what you are finally doing. You also have the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Emperor energy, Aries energy, new beginnings energy. So it could be that somebody's trying to pull a dirty on you. And I see that we've got 7 of Swords again there in your health as well. So it's almost like you're dealing with someone that is trying the same tricks over and over and over. And I don't really get that it's so much that they think that you're not getting it. They expect that if they do the same thing over and over, that eventually you will cave. So that might be somebody that knows you really, really well. And also it feels like somehow they might be financially dependent on you. Or maybe, you know, they need you to sort of like, you know, get off on feeling good and accomplish and stuff like that. So, and I mean, you know, obviously when you're in a connection, you want the good from your partner. But this is not quite that. This is more, it's a selfish energy, basically. All right. And I feel that you are finally, ridding yourself, beautiful Leos, of selfish energy, you know, which is good. But there is that amount of guilt. This person had a good one-up on you. Like they were playing you like a fiddle, you know. And I mean, it's not funny. I'm sorry. But you had to move away. You had to make that choice. You had to make that decision. So let's see. Let me know in the comments what that's all about, because those were heavy days for many of you. That I can see for a fact. Sorry. Looking at money, career, and finance, we've got the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. We've got the 8 of Cups, and we also have the 8 of Swords. So 8s are infinity, it's about balance. But what I want to show you is that, first of all, you've got the 8 of Cups twice. So you see the situation is broken. It has, in many ways, in a job, it has served its purpose. Like, it's almost like there's a big chapter of your life is closing and a new one is beginning. That's really, you know, that is really what is happening. The closing of a chapter and the starting of a brand new one. That is really, really what is happening here. Because, you know, here you have all of these energies. You are being cut free. I feel that in some ways you may have been abused in your job, taken advantage of, you know, not sufficiently financially reciprocated for the work that you put in, or paid more than you should be paid, but it's almost like emotionally that was then taken from you, okay? So you were gaslit here, well and solid, but you got it. I see you letting go of it, and I see you just, this could be a sudden decision in July, and I'm trying to influence your mind, but I see you probably, you know, thinking about it, but even waking up one day and say, you know what, not going to do this anymore. Out of here, bye, khalas. There you go. You know, for those of you that don't know, khalas is like a Arabian word, sort of like in the Middle East. They use almost like that's it. You know, that's done and that's it type of thing. And then health. And everything in many ways feels very chop, chop, chop. Okay? Don't know what that is about. Hi. I'm gonna go check now why the dog is barking like that. Probably, we live on the country, it's probably barking at like a horse or something like that. So health, we've got the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Empress energy. And the Empress is all about abundance. It's just abundance that takes a little while to come in. Okay, but again, 4 there's with the balance in health. I feel now that you're coming out of the space, it's almost like an oppressive sort of space. Leos, you are really just in that point where you're just shining. It's like you're like a new light that's just shining. And slowly but certainly, things are definitely changing for you in a better direction. I just want to make sure that I screw this on top, because this one day I like spilled water everywhere. Luckily I had no cards on the table. You are definitely at a point where you are embracing your own strength, unlocking your potential, unlocking your highest good, unlocking dormant potential, dormant skills that you have learned through this life, things that you inherited, things that you refined in other lifetimes. And slowly but certainly that's coming in for you, and life is getting better for you. Okay? Life is definitely getting better for you step by step, all the time, all the while. What a beautiful thing. Okay? Let's end off with a message from the universe for you, beautiful Leos. Let's see what the universe has. If you liked it and if it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, subscribing, hitting that all notification bell. It helps the channel to grow. Trust me when I tell you this, I'll appreciate it with my heart, my mind, my soul, my all, my being. For now, there's that Lover's energy again, that Choice energy, that Gemini energy. Oh, this is amazing. Amazing deja vu. Like it's like amazing sort of deja vu that is happening here. My beautiful Leos, but also giving you double confirmations. Lover's energy, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress energy again. So we got the Lovers twice. We got the Empress. Let me just see here quickly. We got the Empress twice. So definitely looking at life improvement overall, definitely improvement of life quality, definitely an improvement of your quality of life. Love coming in there, choices coming in there, things working out. This is really beautiful. You've got a lot of amazing things to look forward to, definitely in the month of July, without a shadow of a doubt, my beautiful Leos. Okay, so that's what I got. Hope that it helps. Thank you for your time. I'll see you next time.